Welcome back to For Love of the Mouse. Today we have our next video in our series of traveling tips for you. Well, before we get started, make sure if you're new around here or you just haven't done it yet, click that subscribe button. Go ahead while you're there, click that like button and click that bell so that you're notified whenever we release new videos. Alright, well, as I said, today is the next video in what I am calling my Tips for You traveling series I'm doing. My first one was my tips on how I book a Disney cruise. And today I'm bringing to you, as the title says, what's in my bag? What do I put in my carry-on? What are essential items that I need with me that I don't check down below in the plane when we travel? So we got a trip coming up, so I figured why not just show you what I got going on in my bag down here and see what I bring along with me. So without further ado, let's check it out. All right, so as you can probably already tell, I am going to have a lot of things that are different than probably what you put in your carry-on, just because to vlog and to record our trips, obviously I need a lot of different equipment. I'm just going over everything that goes into my backpack and to my roller carry-on bag. First, we have our GoPro right here. If you watched any of our latest cruise, you saw we took this Castaway Key with us. We took it to St. Thomas, took it to Tortola. This is a floating stick that it's on so that if somehow we let go of it when we're in the ocean, it just floats. It's awesome. This is actually a knockoff GoPro. We got it on Amazon really cheap. Still does the same thing. It's a really good camera, actually. I got it in 2017, still does great. Extra battery chargers for the camera. So this is obviously one of our cameras, not the camera I'm using. Obviously, I'm recording on our Sony, but this is our Canon G7X Mark III. Just another camera to have just in case we need it now that we have two cameras. It's not the main camera, but for some reason we need it, we have it. So I figured I might as well bring it with us. These right here are not going in any carry-ons, but they are an essential item that I feel like we need nowadays. Lots of things are happening with luggage and getting lost and misplaced. So if you have an iPhone, these are similar to the Apple AirTags. These are the Galaxy SmartTag Pluses, the newest version. Crystal and I run the dreaded Android phones. Oh my gosh, that's what we have. We are green text message bubble people. I'm so sorry to anyone I text on Apple. But these right here are basically a GPS tracker. If our suitcases get lost somewhere along the way, I can just grab the app on the phone and that tells me where everything is. Super easy to connect. They just connect Bluetooth and then you'll know where your bags are. You can put these on your dogs. You can put these on anything, your keys, whatever you might lose all the time. These right here, I'll tell you right where it's at. Awesome purchase. They were like $70 on Amazon. Continuing the Samsung thing because I'm not an Apple guy. These are my Galaxy Airbuds. Take those for sure. The noise cancellation is amazing on these, and I definitely need that on an airplane to Disney. So people are probably like, why do you have a bunch of O-rings? These are actually wedding rings. They're just silicone wedding rings I take with me on vacation. It's easier to just grab the pack and throw it in my backpack. I just take them because I don't take my actual wedding ring because I don't want to lose it. So I just take these with me in my backpack, and if I need one or if something happens to it, I just got another one in my bag. It's like 15 bucks for all these. So I just keep them in my bag, and if something happens, I still got my wedding ring and still wear it proudly. Obviously, you need a lot of outlets. Luckily, most things that need charge these days are done on USB, so this handy dandy USB bank plugs right into one outlet, so we can charge 6 devices on this thing. It's awesome. Actually, when we go on cruises, Crystal has one that she brings, so we have 2 of these. So just to expand on the outlets, these do not count as a surge protector because I know those are not allowed on cruise ships, so these are allowed. They are awesome to have. Recommend getting one. And a lot of these items I'm showing today, there is a link down below to our Amazon store. You can pretty much find anything we've ever talked about in there. And if you do buy something, we do get a commission off of it, just to get that disclaimer out of the way. Moving on. Chapstick. Pretty self-explanatory why I need chapstick. This is the case that I have for our cameras. There's just an extra charger in there for the Canon, extra microphone stand, just things like that. Water bottle. This is the water bottle I bring. You can get through security as long as it's empty. And then once you're through security, you are more than welcome to fill it up, no problem. I put earplugs because I am a very light sleeper. So I take these with me so that if I need to go to sleep, I can go to sleep and no problem. These are great. Got some sucrets, which are, I think, self-explanatory, but I use these because coming from Colorado, which is such a dry climate, to all the humid climates we vacation in, it really like messes with my throat. and I sometimes, like most of the time actually, I get a cough. So I usually just keep these on me just to pop them in, especially nowadays. You know, if you start to cough, everybody thinks you got the nasty. So definitely keep these on me, make sure I'm good. But I promise you, it's just because I'm coming from a dry climate and for some reason it doesn't like me. Some Advil I keep on me for migraines, just because I get them. Hand sanitizer. I always have this on my backpack even before the pandemic because you should want to be clean. So be clean, people. And then we got power pack. We actually take 2 of these, one for Crystal, one for me, just with a cord and everything, and it just keeps all of our electronics if for some reason in the park they're going dead. We got these, and you can get like, I think 4 charges out of this one and 5 charges out of our other one we have. They're really good power blocks. I mean, they are. And they fit just a USB cord, so if your phone or whatever charges off of USB, once again, you can use this. This thing is awesome. So I got this to put on the tray table of any planes we're on that don't have a TV, and it clips on, and your phone goes in here, and you can watch, I mean, movies, whatever you want to do on your phone, you can watch it right here, and it's hands-free. It's so awesome. It was like $10. Great investment. However, let me fold it back up. So when we went on our last cruise, I had it like this in my bag. TSA suggested to me that I do not have it like this and that I unfold it. And that's simply because they told me that by pulling me aside and asking me if I had a magazine for a handgun in my bag by chance. And now I see why they asked me that. So I simply took it out, they unfolded it, saw what it was, no problem. But yep, that could be an issue. So it's just always unfolded for me. Then my one Apple product. Okay, I have Apple products. I have a MacBook Air. I take a MacBook Air. I, work for myself, have my own business. So if I need to work, it's part of the deal when I go on vacation. So I always have that on me. But yes, I do have some Apple items. I have an iPad as well. So I can't just make fun of Apple products. I got this bad boy here too. Oh, and sunglasses. Completely forgot. Always have sunglasses on me. Always need them. I got the old man rope, I call it, back here now so that I don't lose my sunglasses because I have a tendency of losing my sunglasses. So I keep those on the little old man rope back there. This is pretty much my backpack right here. Like all this is going in my backpack so that we have it. We know it's there. This is a cool thing I got. It's from Melon Hats. It's a hat case. Like I keep all my hats in here. It just keeps them super nice, super sturdy. Nothing bends up. None of the bills break. Just things like that. With how rough they are with luggage, like I just thought that was something. So if I don't have room in my roller carry-on, this goes in my check bag, obviously, but I try to keep it on me just because I don't know why, just what I do. But as far as other things in my roller bag, here, let me show you here. So right here is my carry-on roller bag. As I said, I have the hats that I put in there. If I don't, those go in my check bag, but most of the time those go in my bag. That's why I have them out. In here, I'll usually keep a couple days worth of clothes just because I've my whole life been paranoid that if they lose my luggage, I'll at least have some clothes to get by until they find my luggage. Usually I'll keep whatever I'm going to wear to dinner the night that we get there and then to the parks the next day in this bag. Keep a pair of shoes, just some things that I know I'm going to need. So whatever equipment that was over here that didn't get in the backpack, I'll just jump in here. And then I just have anything that I need immediately that's allowed to go in this bag so that I have it. Super simple, super short, but that's literally what I keep on me on my carry-ons. I try to be a simple guy and travel light, so hopefully this is light. I don't know. Works for me. So I keep saying my backpack that I put stuff in. This right here is my backpack. Bring it over here. Here is my bag that I use for all my main carry-on stuff, all the camera gear, everything. All goes in here. This Swiss backpack, Swiss Army backpack. It's amazing. I've had this for, 7 or 8 years, and I mean, it has traveled a lot, and I mean, it still looks brand new. I had this when I used to travel for my old career, my old job, when we were going all over the place to conferences and stuff, and I mean, it still lasted. Tons of pockets in it. I mean, it's super durable. It's a little bit more expensive, but I mean, if you want a good backpack, like I said, this thing's lasted me 8 years. And I can't even tell you how many trips. I mean, over 50 trips this thing's been on. Plus just trips to the mountains and things like that. It's a good backpack. So if you want one, get this. So there you have it. There is what is my essentials, what I keep on me in my backpack and my carry-on. Those are just the things that I myself want to have. Like I said, with vlogging and recording trips, I have a ton of stuff that most people probably do not bring with them. But it's a video about what I bring. So That's what I have. But let me know in the comments what's a couple items that you have to make sure is on you at all times that you know you have in case your luggage gets lost. Have you ever tried those geotags like I was talking about, the galaxy tags? We haven't used them yet, but I'm pretty excited to see what they can do. Hope you all are doing awesome. Happy travels ahead to all of you. If you haven't done so already, like I said, click that subscribe button, click that like button, click that bell icon so you're notified whenever we release new videos. Thank you all so much for stopping by. And for the love of the mouse, never forget that it all started with a mouse.
We only